Congratulations, Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a
second prestige skin
right next door to the original?
Money.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're actually going to go over the anime thematic event with all these skins in the store, what you can be looking to get, and how they are making some major changes to it, along with the heirlooms and the mythic skins coming in the future, and why it might be a huge mistake. So we're going to cover all of that, also give out 55 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. But now, let's take a look at that new store. So we do have our first look at the anime thematic event store, and this is what you're seeing right here. And I do want to clarify that a lot of these skins are very unique and very cool, themed after different animes such as One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Neon Genesis. There's so many there to list. And Respawn is doing something pretty cool in terms of thematic events where you can actually buy the skins individually now. You don't have to just get a pack and hope you get the skin you want. They do still though have a very high price range, with the legendaries costing 1,800 coins, which is basically $20. And even getting something as simple as just one piece of a tracker is 500 Apex coins. So you're paying $5 for 1/3 of a tracker. Of course, you can buy the Apex packs that are thematic, could get lucky and get the skin you want, but there are 40 different items in this, so the probability of getting a legendary is fairly low. Also, to craft them, it will cost double the amount that it normally does. After 2 seasons, it will go back down to normal price. However, it comes with a little bit of a catch, as it is officially going to be the way going forward. As you can see in the little box in the left corner, the Bangalore prestige skin and mythic heirloom skins in the future will all be tied to these thematic events. And the cost, like I went over, is $160. So this is what they are pricing around these. So Respawn themselves have made this worth the equivalent of a regular heirloom that we get from our collection events. Now, heirlooms don't really do that much in terms of gameplay. It is just something very cool for a character that you may main and has some cool lore tied with them. They don't impact any performance or anything like that, and in some cases it actually kind of hurts the player, as has been pointed out in other YouTube videos. But to unlock a regular heirloom, you get an entire collection event, which usually has around 24 items, and they're all skins for either legends or weapons that are in the game. Whereas the thematic one has a lot of filler in it, such as those trackers we mentioned. And the major issue with these mythic skins is they do even less than the heirlooms do. As it is an FPS game, the only thing that you can actually see while playing with this mythic skin is your hands when you're doing an inspect animation, or if you do some kind of emote. We saw with the Bloodhound one that they do evolve, but it's not a very good evolving function. It doesn't actually do it in game. You have to grind up to about 100,000 damage to get the final one unlocked, and it really just means you can switch between any of the skins at any time you want. So instead of an actual prestige type of skin, it's more of 3 skins rolled into one that you can switch between once you've unlocked everything. Even if this was 3 legendaries, that would still be a little less than $60, not a full $160 heirloom worth. And they do come with very cool, unique finishers. We saw it with the Bloodhound with his laser cutter, and we already know what the Bangalore one looks like, with very cool moves and a takedown and even some kind of blowtorch on her wrist. And somehow, if you were able to convince buyers that one finisher is also worth an additional $20, that puts it at $80, which is still half the price of an heirloom. Now, we've gone over, and Respawn devs have said that they are planning on the future installments of these mythic skins to be added with unique select character screens, possibly cool skydive emotes. If they add that into the future, I could see it being a little bit more valuable, but I also feel like that's kind of a slap in the face to people who are currently buying these for the full $160, but only get 3 skins and a finisher with it. In a perfect world, what I think the solution to this issue would be is that Respawn should actually make the reward for getting everything in a thematic event heirloom shards, and then players can actually decide if they want to buy these mythic skins, or they can get whatever heirloom they want because they paid the price of a normal collection event. Of course, Respawn will never ever do that, as they make a ton of money on people buying regular Apex packs hoping to get heirloom shards by opening at least 500 of them. And I think honestly the biggest problem with trying to do all these microtransactions and adding another event with another $160 cosmetic is that right now Apex Legends is at its least playable form yet. We've got input lag on console, 3 legends whose abilities don't work how they're supposed to be or intended to. We still don't have a next gen update. We don't have cross progression. The game has made $2 billion and will continue to make more with these cosmetics that are getting sold, which is way more than the cost to actually make them. And it's really sad to see the state of the game of Apex Legends in its current form with all the bugs and glitches going on. Yet the only updates we ever seem to receive from Respawn themselves are about what skins will be coming to the store in the future. Let me know down below, do you think skins in an FPS game should be $160, or do you think it's just a little bit overcharged? And what changes would you like to see to these to make them actually worth some money? And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands, and I'll see you out.